The story goes back to 2021 when I lost one of my high paying clients who was paying me around $2,000 a month. And I lost him not because of my mistake, it was just because the client had a bank run. So they didn't have the money. So today we are going to discuss what you have to do and what I did to get out of that zone. Because $2,000 in Indian currency, it is not a small amount. It is somewhere around 160 or 1.7 lakhs. So the amount is considerable, right? So let us get straight to the point without wasting any further time. So the first thing that you need to do and that I did was that you need to stop reading your social media posts. Because what happens is everyone on social media puts out the positive part. So you do not have a client, you just lost a client, your business has taken a toll, your income stream is going down. And then you see somebody getting a $3,000 client, someone closed a $4,000 client, someone hits their first five figures this month. So all these things take a negative toll on your health and on your mindset. Completely detach yourself from the social media posts because they are not going to do any good to you in the long run. Once you have cut your social media usage, now sit down without any electronics item, just with a pen and paper, and write down what options you have at the very current moment. This old school technique really gives results. So sit down, lock yourself in a room, go to some place quiet, and figure out what current options do you have, because there will be options. But I'm telling you, repenting and regretting over a lost client is the worst mistake you can do. Now, the third and the most actionable and the important part, you have to increase your outreach at least by 4 to 5 times. So if you were reaching out to one person every other day before you lost your client, now you have to reach out to at least 4, 5, 10, 20 people every single day, because you need work. You need the work. And the reason you need work is you need the money flowing in. Everything revolves around money in freelancing. Now, people say it revolves around value. Yeah, it does. But the end result that you care the most about is the money. After that, you care about the value proposition that you deliver to the client. Money is the primary motivator in our industry. If earlier you were just reaching out on LinkedIn, increase your social media platforms. Go on Instagram, go on Twitter, on YouTube, cold email. Try everything that you can, because you need the funds flowing in. Until unless you will not see the money coming in your bank account, you are not going to be motivated to work or to do any other thing. You need the money. And I don't know whether, like, if you are an absolute beginner, I can consider that money is not your primary motivator. Now that is a good thing that you are focusing on your skill set, but still you need to increase your outreach. There is no way you are going to land clients without outreaching them in a bad phase, like one such as when you lost your client. So these are all the things that I did when I lost that $2,000 client, because my revenue also took a hit at that time, right? So if you are enjoying this content so far, so please consider subscribing and liking the video, because that motivates me. Now, when I lost my client, I did everything. And there is one more thing that I'll be telling you at the very end. So what I did was I simply cut down my social media usage. And even if I used it, I just switched on. Like, I had clear targets in my mind that I have to go on LinkedIn. I just have to pitch people. I have to search about people. I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to read any post that celebrates win or something like that. Like, that is not under my course of action. My course of action was very simple. I'll go there. I'll hunt for people. I'll reach them out. I'll get them on a call and I'll close their business. That is it. I increased my outreach from 5 people per day to 20 to 25 people a day. And that thing reaped results. Within a week, I got a client who was able to fill in the shoes that the client left. So I landed another $2,000 client within the same week just because of this. So I sat down, I cut down my social media usage. I written down what possible course of actions I have with me that I can take on, and I increased my outreach, and it took me 2 to 3 weeks to land another client who was paying me the equivalent amount of money. Now, one more thing that I did to make sure I do not ever land in such situations. After onboarding that client, I never took rest, because I realized that any client can leave at any given point of time, whether it is your fault or not. because the client who left me, we were doing good business, we were generating good amount of money, but all of a sudden something on his personal end just hit him, and he had to shut down a whole business. So now where was I at fault? I was not at fault. So that was his personal problem, because of which I also suffered as collateral. And this is the thing that happens in most cases. You do not get fired because of your own mistake. You get fired because either the business is shutting down or they are cutting down their expenses. Make sure that you always have clients in the pipeline. Now, I am telling you solutions for the last 3 to 4 months, but every time it doesn't surprises me that you guys come up with a problem from the solution I'm providing. Now, one potential problem from this solution could be like, but how do we have clients in the pipeline? Why would they wait for us? The meaning is that you simply have those people in network who can get you another job, like done. As soon as you reach out to them, within a week they land you another gig. So build that kind of relations, otherwise you are not going to survive in this industry. Relations matter, human interaction matters, and what kind of human being you are and how you are with other people, that also matters. This industry is not about just service and money. It is about interpersonal relationship and communications. So you have to focus on that. That is a necessity. It's not optional. So yeah, that's how I recovered the $2,000 loss. And I have suggested this technique to many freelancers, and most of them have good results from it. You also give it a try. You do not have time to waste. You cannot waste time. Yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, do consider subscribing to the channel. And if you are watching me for the first time, I have a whole freelancing course that is out there for free, for which other gurus are charging a lot of money. So you can just go through it and get things straight up running and start making money with your skill set and your own hard work. Until then, I'm Vaibhav signing off.